Bluey has taken over the world. But did you know the Healer family has a video game? Yep, a video game. And a Monopoly game as well. But before we talk about the game, I just want to talk about the series for a moment and tell you why I love Bluey so much.
What does perfect mean? I know. It means really, 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 really good.
Pretty much.
This episode of Bluey is called Perfect.
And the Oscar goes to Bluey.
What hasn't been said about Bluey at this point? It's a worldwide phenomenon that is enjoyed by all ages. I mean, there's not many shows these days that are this appealing. It isn't brain rot like most kids' shows, and it just has a vibe to it that I really enjoy.
Alright, let's watch some Bluey.
Now that is a true Bluey fan right there. And if you don't like Bluey, you can fight me. Now, let's play the Bluey video game. Here we go. Bluey the video game. Yeah, this is a thing. Let's jump right in. So far, so good. Not complaining, it looks like the show. Movement is okay, I guess. The controls are simple. It's a bit slow, but it gets the job done. I mean, you can move from point A to point B without any trouble. It'll just take a while. More on that later. First, the cutscenes. This game has a lot of cutscenes. They are like a slightly uglier version of the show, as in terms of animation. I will say the art style of the show does translate over quite nicely to this 2.5D aesthetic. So at least there's that. Now you're probably thinking, what is this game's genre? The best way I could describe this game is it's a collect-a-thon in a way, where you have to collect a bunch of stuff like toys, plants, and other stuff. There's also some mini games sprinkled here and there. Now let's talk about the movement I mentioned earlier.
It's a bit slow.
Now I'm not saying this is a boring game. This does have a lot of content for fans of the show, lots of references. I just feel like getting to different locations in the game is a bit slow and tedious, and I don't think that's too good for kids with very low attention spans. The slow movement aside, I think it's a pretty okay game, but I need to mention something huge. A huge problem with this game. It's bugs.
I mean, it's alright.
It's not the worst game, but it ain't the best either. But for $30, I think it's worth it.
Now for the Bluey merchandise roundup.
You ever remember those little cubes that were at the checkout line that would have like these little toys in them? Let's take a look at one of those for Bluey. Oh my god! Bingo! Ah! This is quite the fine specimen, if I do say so myself. Color. We are gonna color in our own OC. Let's go. I call him William Afton. Now here's some Bluey Monopoly. How's an iPad kid supposed to read all this? 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was Bluey Monopoly. I think we covered enough Bluey for one day. Bluey is the series of all time and will continue to be so for years to come. I mean, you can always look forward to Willie.